sailing is absolutely exhilarating. Today it's been fantastic out there on the water because the wind was really good and the boat was just flying along.
The Challenger is specifically set up for disabled people to sail. The control lines that you need to run the boat are brought back to the central cockpit where the helm can sit still. Again, on all of these control lines there's a recovery system as well, the elasticated system here, so that once you release the line, the elastic does the job and frees up the foot. Most sailing dinghies are kept upright by crews and body weight being moved around the boat. In the case of a disabled person this isn't possible, so you have to overcome that particular problem. With this particular boat's layout, it's a trimaran, a multi-hull, and it gets its stability from its two sponsons set quite wide from the main hull. So this is just a smaller dinghy, it's an access, and it's ideal for beginners to work with. The whole point of this keel is that it keeps the boat up when the wind blows hard on the sail. As hard as the wind drives to knock the boat over, the keel will function underneath to pull the boat back up. We have a major problem with the heavy keel boats in that you have to get the keel up and down in order to get the boat near enough to the beach. The helpers have to go in rather deeply.
The beach is very slippy. The heavy keel of the access dinghy really should be pinned down, but we have to lift it in order to reach the bay.
This is quite a hefty piece of equipment.
I'm James, I'm 28. I've gained so much confidence. My proudest moment had to be winning the trophies, especially coming first.
I love sailing up here. It's complete freedom when you're out in that boat. I'm not sitting in my wheelchair. I've got complete freedom and it's just me and the elements and it's very exciting. There's a fantastic Challenger regatta circuit that goes around and sails, as well as sailing here. We also sail at Rutland and Grafton and places. But this is always a really good venue for when we get a lot of sailors coming here, and it's really exciting. We have a whole weekend of racing, and which is really good fun. There's all different levels of ability. So we even have people who've got very little movement at all who sail with a buddy.
And you're doing people come sailing. This is what you like. Give it independence.
Because at the moment we can only launch and land from this hard here.
There's quite a steep bit to get down to where they launch the boats from, and I personally find it quite difficult with my chair. I have to have someone help me. Right. And I'm very independent, so yeah. I'm really into doing everything myself, but I have to have someone to help me get up and down from there. The hoist is in one specific place. Yeah. It doesn't mean you have to having to like skip and slip round everything, and there's quite a camber and it gets quite wet.
Wind has to be in the right direction. It can be very, very difficult to come in here sometimes.
The beach is very slippy.
Our disabled sailors need a stable pontoon with wheelchair access via a ramp, as shown in our computerised model. If the water level drops too low for safe wheelchair use, there is an electric lift for access.
Pontoon will be wonderful because we can have all different categories of disabled sailing boats.
2.4 is an Olympic boat. It can't be sailed here because it needs a pontoon to launch it from. The Scud is now an Olympic boat and it has a heavy fixed keel, so it needs a pontoon to launch it from. And the Martin 16 is a new boat on the disabled circuit and promises to be very good for some people. Our sailors are not going to have the opportunity to sail these as readily as we hope because we can't sail them at Farmoor.